This is a step-by-step guide for you to download and install the recording tool for the Columbia Speech Recognition Project. It also takes you through how to record your voice, reading short and long Spanish phrases and describing images familiar to people that live in Colombia. Thank you so much for helping us with this. You should have received an email which is called Solo Speech Collection Columbia. It needs to be opened on the Android device that you wish to record your voice on. This could be an Android tablet or Android phone. Let's open the email now on my Android tablet. The app that you need to download is not on the Android Play Store yet, so there are some additional steps you need to do to install it on your Android device. Go down to the bottom of this email message and you will see Get Started. Here it is. Tap on Get Started. You may see at this point an additional screen asking for your consent for Firebase to collect and share my name, device, manufacturer, model. Click on Yes and then click on the screen that says Start Testing on this device. Now you need to download and install two apps. The first is called Firebase App Tester. This app lets you know when an update is available, so it is important that it is downloaded first. Tap on Download App Tester first. It's at the bottom of the page. Here it is. I'll just tap on that. Once the file has been downloaded, click on Open. Now select the app that has been downloaded. I've managed to do it 3 times, but I'll click the most recent one, app-tester.apk. Now tap on Install at the bottom of the screen. And tap Open. You need to install the app using the Gmail account that your Android device is registered with. So use it when you tap on Sign in with Google. Now tap on Solo Speech Collection app Columbia. Tap to consent to Firebase and tap to start testing on this device. Now you need to download the most recent version of the Solo Speech Collection app, so tap on Download. Tap on Allow. We need to tap on Settings. As this is not a Play Store app, you need to give permission to download it in Settings. Select Allow Permission. It will turn blue. And then tap on Install at the bottom. Now you can tap the back arrow at the top left, and you can select Open. Again, we need to sign in with the Gmail email that you have set your Android device up with. Congratulations, you have installed the recording app and it is now open. There are just a few more steps, and by the way, none of the earlier steps we went through need to be repeated. They are done and finished. Let's start with updating speaker conditions at the top. Just fill in some of the details about you. There are drop-down lists, and where it says dialect, you could specify your dialect if you have a Colombian Spanish dialect, or simply put in your location where you live. Either is fine. I put in Barranquilla. If you have a view for how severe your speech difficulty is, you can put it here, but it's up to you. You can leave it blank if you want to. Put in the cause of your speech impairment. Here I put ALS, but there are lots of other conditions. You can leave it blank if you wish. And for type of dysarthria, simply put dysarthria for now. And click on Update. Now tap the small left arrow at the top of the screen. There it is. Your goal is to record up to 200 short phrases in Colombian Spanish, 50 longer phrases in Colombian Spanish, and to describe up to 100 images that are familiar to people living in Colombia using any words you like. No recording should take longer than 25 seconds because that is the maximum that is allowed. Every recording is saved automatically once you record, and you can exit the app and come back as many times as you like, and you will be taken to the very next unrecorded phrase every time you open the app. So let's start by tapping on the small circle icon next to Colombian image phrases. It's just on the right. This will download all the images once and for all, so you don't need to worry about whether they are downloaded or not. And you can tap the little circle icons next to Spanish long phrases and Spanish short phrases as well. So I'll do that. So while the images are updating, let's go to Spanish short phrases, which there are 199. So just tap on Spanish short phrases and you will be taken to the first unrecorded phrase. When you are ready to repeat the phrase, tap on record. Ya llego. As this is the first time I'm in the app, I need to give permission for the app to use the microphone. So just tap on while using the app. Ya llego el jefe. Once I've completed repeating the phrase, I just clicked on stop. We recommend you listen to some of the recordings you make, and to do that you just tap on the triangle to listen. Let's listen to this one. Ya llego el jefe. If you want to record the phrase, go right ahead by pressing the record button again. Ya llego el jefe. You can re-record as many times as you like. Always record again if there is somebody else talking as you record, or it's very noisy. Always record in a quiet place with no other voices to be heard. If you read aloud the phrase incorrectly, just simply re-record it. When you are ready to go to the next phrase, tap on the right arrow. You can tell that this phrase is unrecorded because it has a white background. All recorded phrases have a black background. I'll just record this. Como amaneciste? Press stop. It turns black, and I can use the right arrow to go to the next phrase. So let's go and have a look at some of the long phrases. So to do that, tap on the little arrow on the top left of the screen, the back arrow. Here it is. And then tap on Spanish long phrases. Again, you can press the record button to repeat the phrase, and when you're done, press stop. If you feel the phrase is not for you, you can always swipe to the right or to the left and select a phrase that is better for you. So let's now go back again using the left arrow at the top and look at the images, of which there are 100 for you to describe. Here is an example of a picture for you to describe. You can say anything you like about it at all. We just want to hear your words. When you are finished talking, tap on stop. And please remember to keep your talking to under 25 seconds per image. And remember, you can say anything at all about the picture. And it's always better to say a few words rather than one. Say 5-6 words minimum per picture if you can. And just like the phrases, you can just move to the next and record, press stop, and then move to the next. And you can see completed recordings have a black background, and recordings you have not made have a white one. I'll do the left arrow at the top to go back to the main menu, just to say that all your recordings are automatically saved, and you can record over multiple days if you wish. So to exit the app, you can click on in my case, the circle icon at the bottom, or you may have the icon in a different place on your tablet or phone. I'm out of the app now, but if I want to come back, I'll just tap on the little man at the bottom here. I'll just bring this up so you can see. And then we're back, and you can go and record at the very next place. Remember, that was the last image we recorded, and it took us automatically to the very next image. And it's the same with the phrases. I'll come out again, pressing the circle. It's always good practice to check on the app tester, the orange icon, which I'll bring up here. If there is an update available to the speech tool, it will tell you there. So I would recommend always opening the app tester, the orange icon, checking if there's an update. If there is, just click on update and it will automatically update the app, and then click on open. Here you can see I have the latest version and I can just open it here. And there we are, we're back and we are recording. I hope that's helpful, and please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you again for working with us on this project. We are going to make the world a better place. Thank you again.